to start this, but I love AJ family. I was sitting here thinking about this young girl. This is just a reaction video. And I'm kind of more and more angry than anything. Imagine her getting up and going to work and knowing that this may have been her last day. And that she tried to reach out to somebody, but the person she reached out didn't realize she was texting him because she needed help. If I was her, I would have, as soon as I felt that vibe, I would have called my dad if I was her. Yo, Dad, I don't feel comfortable around this person. And then so many things go through my mind, like, why was she the only one working that day? I mean, why was she working by herself that day? Knowing that they were saying how the homeless are taking over there and stuff. You know, how the crime is over there. And to me, I feel like they were trying to give a pass to some of these mentally disturbed people. But yet, you guys keep putting these mentally disturbed people out here in the streets, regardless. I mean, you sound like they were giving them a pass for their bad behavior and expect them to do these things to you. Now, here was a beautiful, bright young girl. I mean, if you just close your eyes for 1 minute and you realize, wow, how shallow and could he have been? Just the plain evil to kill a beautiful girl who was just doing her damn everyday job, going to work, you know. She had a bright future. I mean, I'm looking at her, I'm like, she could have probably been a model, a good influencer or something. I mean, just as a mom, I'm so angry because when you have young girls, you don't see what most people see. You see the good in everything. You try not to focus on the demons of the world because that's what they are. They're the fucking demons of the world. 31-year-old homeless man. I mean, he was already out on bond. Who the hell put him out on bond? He got like 20-something rap sheets on him. And what happened to the 3-strike rule? Does that even make sense anymore? He stabbed her to death. He didn't give her no remorse at all when he killed her. And the most saddest thing is a customer found her, you know? I'm thinking maybe that customer, if I was saying if I was only a few minutes earlier, you know what I mean? The city really showed up for her. I'm just saying, you know, she did what most of us do, go to work. Some of us, you know what I mean? Just seeing the good in everybody. But I feel like she knew that that man was up to no good. I would have not just, you can always call the police, you know, ring the bell, something, let people know. I mean, I'm still thinking, where was the other workers at that she was the only one there? He went in the other stores, and there were a lot of workers there. He went for somebody who he assumed was by themselves. He was targeting her. I don't care what anybody say. He targeted that furniture store. He probably was there watching. He's a homeless man. He probably watched her go in and out. You know?
Or Brianna.
And I'm just saying, I'm a little peeved because I feel like she had her whole life. Her dad won't be able to walk her down the aisle. All these things are like coming to my mind. Her being married, having kids, you know what I mean? Going on those family trips, enjoying life, doing the daily things that Her parent won't get to have that. He took not just the child, but he took a lot more from her. Just looking at the dad is just so heart-wrenching. It just makes you want to be like, don't give this man no mercy. This man, he is a menace to society. No matter if he had a mental state or what, he should not have been out on the streets. And I'm quite sure this is going to be a backlash against the prosecutors, you know, the judges, all these people who played in this part for this man for 20-something citations and putting him out on bond, knowing he is a menace, you know. What prosecutor would have let this menacing person out? I mean, for real. Is there any such thing as the 3-strike rule anymore? Or did that just go out? No. They knew he had mental problems and he kept on releasing this man. Are they so gang-ho on cutting back money in their cities and their budgets than to worry about the ones who are out here doing what most people do every day, and that's living and surviving? You know, some of them getting up and going to work, you know, pay forward, you know what I mean? I'm just, as a mom, I'm so furious because I'm like, this child would not be dead if they didn't drop the ball. They dropped the ball. The county prosecutor dropped the ball. You know, the judges who recited over his cases dropped the ball. I'm quite sure he had a rap sheet from what I'm seeing that was unbelievable. He said he was a menace, and you still kept letting him out. Shame on you. Shame the fuck on you. Why? Why? He targeted a beautiful girl who was young and in her 20s. And I believe because she was Caucasian. I hate to say the race card, but why did you target her? Why? Why did you target her? That to me was like, maybe he's a serial killer. I don't know. Can't put serial killer on it, but maybe he just stalked people. All this stuff is going to come out because there's no way in hell they're going to say that they kept bonding this man out and this man can't do no wrong, and they knew he wasn't in this. I just want to say my condolences to the family, because that could be any of us. That can be any of us, our kid. Some of us send our kids out to go to school, go to work, you know. You give them that last kiss and hug and tell them you love them, be safe. If there's any problems, call. No matter what the time of day or night, you know. He won't get that no more, the parents. They won't get that to do anymore. You took the most precious thing from them, and that was your child. I just feel like fathers should start in the court systems and start with a class suit against the city, because they were the ones that kept letting this menacing monster out. Brianna Kupfer, you were definitely loved by many. They didn't know you, but they all came together. They all came together to find this monster. And that's a blessing thing for a parent, so they know who did this to their child. All I'm saying, that they better not give this man less than life. Period.